Alright, so sometime this week I posted this video showing this new piping pattern for kaftan necks, you understand? So I got a couple of requests on how to make this kind of neck just as you are seeing it in this video. So that is why I am making this video now. So this is a full tutorial video on how to get your kaftan neck to look this smooth and clean. Okay, so let's get into it quickly. So normally the normal process is getting to this point. First of all, you should know how to cut this kind of piping, you understand, iron it and get it to this fold. Okay, so this is more like the advanced class, you understand. So if you don't know how to do that, I already did the first process video. All right, the first video on how to do pipe a neck. So I'll pin it or I'll drop the link in this video. So now this is the conventional way, the usual way of making piping a kaftan, right? But this one is going to be different. Okay, so now we are opening it up and then we are going to stitch the edges to the neck. Okay, so instead of doing the conventional close-up pattern that we used to do, this one we are just like I showed you earlier in the video. You open it up and then stitch it. I will also be showing you a clearer video of it. Okay, so you understand better. So okay, also remember that you need to add cloth gum to the neck, cloth gum to form a little thickness. The material I'm using here is a jonkoso material. Everybody knows that it is usually light and slimy, you understand? So it is not going to give you a good result if you don't add a cloth gum to the neck area. So make sure that you add your cloth gum to the neck area and then cut your piping material to this bias form, and then you're good to go. Like I said earlier, the video on how to do that is on the description. All right, so you can see what I was talking about here. So you open the bias and then stitch the edges. You can see how equal it's looking here. Okay, so now the next thing to do is to push it inside and then cover it up like this. Okay, so that's how you get these results. Again, I say this is like the advanced pattern of piping. Okay, so first of all, you probably may need to watch the first one before watching this one. Okay, so hope you can understand what I'm trying to say now. So now the next thing we are going to do is to run our stitches on that edge as you are holding it down like this. Okay, so that's basically the difference between this pattern and the normal conventional pattern. Okay, also while running the stitches, it is important to understand that the neatness, how neat it is going to turn out, depends on how smooth you can keep your hand, how steady you can maintain a straight line, and it is very important that you don't run your stitches on top of the piping material. You understand? The stitches is going to be at the edge exactly after the piping. Okay, so I'm going to show you the result of what I'm just doing right here so you understand better. You understand? So look at this now. You can see that the stitches is not on top of this piping. It is not on top of it. Look at the back. All right, so you have to look very closely to see the stitches from the front. You understand? So the ability to execute this is making sure that your hands is straight. You can sew on a straight line. So you can see that I've ironed it now and you can see how it's looking very clean and perfect. Okay, so if you're going to be trying this out, just drop a comment in the comment section, like, share and comment. Okay, so I'll be motivated to do more. Thank you.